Hi, my name is Satish Kumar Vaidyanathan. I'm from Dell Technologies. I'm responsible for the Apex business within Dell Technology for the country. Digital transformation, if you ask me, is a very misconstructed word, I could say. It could mean many things to many people. But in simple words, what it means is how do I reach, if I'm a company, if I'm an organization, how do I reach my customers in the most cost-effective manner using the digital channels? So that is what today every organization is trying to figure out, is what is the easiest and the most cost-effective way for me to reach out. And you've seen what happened in the pandemic, with a lot of physical contacts being shut out. Digital way of reaching was the only thing that was possible. So customers, therefore, are looking at how do I make my business transform? How do I make my infrastructure transform? How do I make my applications transform the digital way? And obviously, companies like us can help them in their journey. And digital transformation is not something that can happen overnight. It's a journey. Customers have to start somewhere. They'll have to figure out what are those easy applications, workloads that can get first transformed. And as they keep going through this journey, they will be able to reach. Essentially, we being one of the leaders in IT, not sure if you know Dell Technology, we're a company with nexus of $100 billion. So we have the right technologies, right products, right set of people who can interact with customers and enable them to tell them how do they go through this journey. As I said, digital transformation is not an overnight, it's a journey. So essentially, it requires a lot of consultative approach where we first understand what the challenges are, and then we come up with recommendations, and then we make sure those recommendations gets implemented. So that's how we approach the digital transformation journey. Okay, so today, again, if you see cloud, largely the world, earlier days, customers decided to move into one single cloud. But today, the world has moved from one single cloud to multiple clouds, which what it means is, if I'm a customer, I may have some workloads on AWS. I may have another workload on Google. I may have a third workload on Azure. I may also have a lot of workload on-prem. How do I seamlessly manage these workloads across these multiple clouds? So that is where customers are reaching companies like us. We are helping our customers in this journey of telling them, how do you seamlessly be able to manage these workloads across these multiple clouds? So that is what Dell Technology is doing it. And we see then over the next couple of years, you'll find one single console through which customer will be able to manage workloads across multiple clouds. So if you see, India is in a leapfrog stage. We expect in the next 5 years, huge adoption of AI. We are already seeing that happening. You're seeing today bots coming up, in a lot of places. A lot of artificial intelligence is already creeping in area. For example, in a lot of banking customers, for fraud analytics, they are using a lot of AI/ML as set of applications. Similarly, big data is another big thing that is catching up. As the data size is growing, lot of real-time data analytics is happening. Not only the analytics is happening, we are doing something called predictive prescriptive analytics, where trends are being drawn out from those analytics and decisions are made. So India is on that cusp. I expect that this market to grow leapfrog. But what is very important for all of us to understand is all these applications, this AI/ML requires a very robust infrastructure on which they need to run. And that is where companies like Dell, so we build those underlying infrastructures by which customers are able to run these intelligence algorithms for AI/ML. Yeah, so Dell Technology is known for its partnership. But what we essentially look at partnership is a couple of things. One is we look at complementary skills. We being a technology company, we bring the technology to the table. But we expect partners like Star One to take this technology to the remotest part of the countries, because we may not have those reach what these partners have. So they bring us that reach. Two is there are a lot of complementary skills. Like for example, along with our technology, there could be a lot of other components that these partners bring in. So just to give you an example, for example, if there is a customer who's looking at an entire solution, there might be certain applications, certain software, certain services the customer may want. So what these partners like Star1 do is they take the Dell Technologies infrastructure and marry it with these software services and offer it as a solution to the customer. So they bring us the reach, they bring us those complementary skills, and that is where the synergy between us and the partners work.